Today we're going to be building the cache register project for FreeCodeCamp. We're just going to be using HTML and JavaScript. I'll leave the styling up to you guys, but this is what I've built. So price is that. If it's lower than price, it's just that. If it's, oh, that's a glitch anyway. If it's this, enter, no change due. And if we have like $80, it gives us the status, gives us the denominations, cache and draw here as well, etc. So that's what we're going to build, except the CSS, like I said. So just HTML and JavaScript. All right, so to start, I want you guys to just copy this HTML, and also code is in the GitHub repository right here, link in the description. So yeah, just copy the HTML and it's going to the JavaScript. When you load up this project, it should give you the price and the cache and draw. So what I want you to do is to also just copy these 4 variables, we need them, and then create a function called check register. This is just like an extra thing to display cache and draw. I'm going to use that later. All right, first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to create a variable to get the input value. So I'm going to say cache dot value, but I want this to be a float. So parse float, just like that. Then afterwards, let's get change. That should be a number, and then I want to get cache int minus price, and then this should be inside here. So add some more brackets right here, and then dot to fix 2. Beautiful. Then we need to calculate the total amount of cache in the draw. So total CID equals to CID dot reduce. Then we want to say total and then sum as parameters. We're then going to implicitly return total, which is the initial value plus the sum index 1, and then initial value 0 dot to fix 2. And then we want to wrap all of this in a number, just like this. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to handle an error where if cache that the user presents is less than the price, then we're going to create an alert. Oops. And the alert should read this right here. Copy, paste that, and then return. And then I'm going to create an else if, where if it gives the right amount of cache, then we should display change due, which is this variable that we added earlier, right up here. Display change due dot inner ht inner 2 ends equals to this text right here. Copy, bam, and then you can also return that. And then one more else if, where if user didn't display anything, then we'll just return. All right, we're good. All right, next up, if change is more than the total CID, then display change due dot inner HTML should be equal to status. Let me just copy it actually. Yeah, right here, status insufficient underscore fonts. Copy, paste in there, great. And then just return. All right, now let's move on to the main logic of this. So we're gonna do denominations, and we're gonna create an array of all of these denominations. So give me a second. All right, so type them all in. Then we also need const denomination names. Names right there. So again, I'm going to copy that. All right, there we go, like that. And then I'm also going to create an array, so that way each time when we're presenting the change to the user, we're able to append the denomination name, and then also like the amount of that denomination that we're using, if that makes sense. So like if we're using a $20, then it just shows how much 20s we're using, basically. Alright, and then we also need to copy it. So just do that spread operation right there. Alright, now the main logic is a for loop. We're gonna let I equal 0, I is less than denomination length, and then I plus plus. So I'm gonna loop through. Inside, I'm gonna let total denom equal 0, and you'll see why we need that. So now we'll create the while loop with change greater than equal to denominations I, and cid copy dot length -1 minus I, index I is greater than 0. So actually, oh sorry, not I, this should be 1. I'm thinking. All right, then inside here we're just gonna basically copy this right here. I'll cid copy dot length -1, and then we're not equal to number right there. Cid copy, basically, actually now thinking about it, yeah, we're gonna just copy this again right in here. Actually, yeah, right in there. Then inside minus denominations I dot to fix. Bam. Then now we need a variable change. I'm gonna make change equal to number, change minus denominations I dot to fix. Total denom plus equal denominations I. Great. And then underneath the while loop, create an if statement. It'll make it more clean. If total denom is greater than 0, then change our push, and then push an array denominate names index I total denom. Great. So that should work. And then underneath said for loop, we're going to say if change is greater than 0, then just do the same thing where we had display change HTML equals whatever, like that, and then just return. Beautiful. Next, let remaining cid equal to cid copy dot reduce, and then same thing, total sum, and then we're gonna have total plus sum 1 index 0. Great. And then if remaining cid equals 0, then display change do dot inner HTML equals to status closed plus change ar dot map cache equal, and then template literal cache 1 dot to fixed. Oh, it's a mistake, sorry, it's supposed to be index 0 hook index 0 right here, and then this should be a colon, then 2 dot cache index I dot 2 fix dot join with a space. There you go. Underneath here you want to have cid equals cid dot map denom, and then denom index 0 0. Great. And let's create an else statement. There, display change due dot inner HTML equals this. Oops. State plus, do this. Open. Change AR map cache equal or cache not to fix 2, and then join it the space like that. Bam. And then cid equal cid copy. And then underneath I'm gonna create a display cache and drawer function to display the cache and drawer. So I'm going to copy that for you guys. There you go. So that's basically how it is. You don't need it to pass the test. It just allows us to display what's going on here. And with that, we should be done. If we do this, insufficient. Yeah. All right. We control enter. And what the? Oh yeah. I forgot something. And value and cache elements less than price. Alright, hold on. Alright guys, for some reason like there's a glitch because I don't get it. Like if you run a test, this works, right? Customer doesn't have enough item, right? When price is 20 and cache is 10, but when the value of cache element is less than price, and alert should appear. But it doesn't pass the test, so I seriously don't get it. Like, so yeah, but that should pass the test because this was the exact same code I wrote. So anyways, tell me if it works for you, but yeah, that should be it.